Wi-Fi is not the internet. You're watching a video. A message lands from the other side of the world in an instant. Everything just works. And then it doesn't. The video freezes. The circle spins. But look at your phone. It still shows full Wi-Fi bars. So you turn it off and on. You are closer to the router. You restart the modem. And somewhere in that little moment of frustration, one question shows up. If I'm connected to Wi-Fi, why is there no internet? That question is bigger than it sounds, because it exposes one of the most common misunderstandings in everyday technology. Today I'm going to fix it for good. Two things, not one. Here's the core ID, and everything else flows from it. Wi-Fi and the internet are not the same thing. They work together so often that we treat them as one, but they are actually two different layers of the same experience. Wi-Fi is a local connection inside your home. The internet is a wider connection outside your home. One connects your device to your router. The other connects your router to the world. Think of your home as a house with rooms, doors, and a road outside. Wi-Fi is walking around inside your own house. Your phone, laptop, tablet, smart TV, and printer can all see each other because they share the same local space. The router is the central hallway, and Wi-Fi is how your devices reach that hallway without a cable. But the internet is not inside your house. The internet is in the road. It's the road outside. It connects your home to other homes, companies, servers, banks, and streaming platforms. Everything beyond your walls. So when your phone says it is connected to Wi-Fi, it only means one thing. Your phone reached your router. It does not mean your router reached the internet. While full bars can still mean nothing. This is why you can have full Wi-Fi bars and still reach nothing. Your device is perfectly connected to the router, while the router itself has lost contact with the outside world. This one ID solves half of all home internet confusion. The Wi-Fi symbol is not proof that the internet works. It's proof your device has a wireless link to the router. The router still needs its own connection to your internet provider. Two separate links, and the Wi-Fi symbol only tells you about the first one. The journey of one click. Let's trace what actually happens when you open a website. It feels like one action, but it's really a round trip across two worlds. You tap the browser and your device builds a request. That request travels over Wi-Fi to your router. The router sends it out through the modem to your internet provider. But there it crosses other networks until it reaches the server that hosts the site. The server answers. The reply travels back across the internet, reaches your provider, enters your home, hits your router, and finally routes Wi-Fi back to your screen. To you is one tap. Underneath is two worlds. The local wireless world inside your home and the global network outside it. When something breaks, the whole trick is figuring out which world has the problem. How to find the broken link is next. A few quick questions tell you almost everything. Is it only one device? Then the problem is probably that device. Its Wi-Fi may be stuck, a setting may be wrong, or it just needs to reconnect. Do all devices show Wi-Fi but nothing loads? Then the Wi-Fi is fine. But the connection from the router outward is likely down. Does the signal die when you walk to another room? That's a Wi-Fi problem. The internet outside is fine, but the wireless signal inside just can't reach you well. Does it buffer at the same time every evening? There's congestion. Lots of people online, a busy provider, or your own network getting hammered by multiple devices. This is why restarting the router sometimes works. It doesn't magically fix the internet. It resets the little traffic controller in your home. A fresh start, renewed connections, cleared out confusion. But if your provider has an outage, you can restart that router 10 times. The hallway is spotless, but the road outside is still closed. Wi-Fi speed is not internet speed. Here's another one that trips everyone up. Wi-Fi speed is not the same as internet speed. Your provider sells you a certain speed, but that's the connection coming into the home. Wi-Fi then has to carry it wirelessly to your device. Walls, distance, old hardware, interference, your neighbor's routers, and where the router sits all shrink what you actually feel. That's why next to the router feels fast and the back bedroom feels slow. The internet didn't get worse, the Wi-Fi pad got weaker. This is also why cable feels more stable. Ethernet removes the wireless part entirely, like trading a noisy hallway for a private corridor. Gamers, streamers, and people who work online lean on cables to kill delay and random dropouts. But Wi-Fi isn't the villain. Wi-Fi is freedom. It's what lets phones, tablets, speakers, TVs, and cameras roam your home without turning every room into a cable mess. The problem was never Wi-Fi. The problem is believing Wi-Fi and the internet are the same thing. The real lesson: once you separate the two, troubleshooting gets calm. You stop yelling that your internet is broken and start asking better questions. Is my device connected to the router? Is the router connected to the provider? Do other devices work? Does it fail in just one room? Does it fail on Wi-Fi and on cable? Is there an outage in my area? That's what IT really is, not just machines, but layers, knowing where one system ends and another begins, and not blaming the whole world when one small link in the chain is broken. Wi-Fi is a local link, the internet is a global path, and your router stands between them as a translator, a traffic officer, and a doorway, all at once. When everything works, you notice none of this. You just tap, watch, send, listen, and learn. But when it breaks, the hidden structure becomes visible. And maybe that's the real lesson. Technology feels like magic only because we see the surface. Underneath, there's order, paths, signals, rules, layers. The moment you understand the layers, the magic becomes knowledge, and knowledge gives you a calm. So next time your phone shows full Wi-Fi but nothing opens, remember, your device reached the house, but the house may not have reached the world. If you like pulling back the surface and seeing how reality actually works, that's the whole point of this channel. Mosy Kan Learning Lab. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.